everyone. Welcome to Off the Charts, episode 156. Before we start, if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe and tell your friends. Cheers to you all. Today's episode, I'm going to revisit another one of those, I think not necessarily forgotten bands, but re-educating you or making sure you do remember these guys here. So I'm talking about Union. So before we start off on Union, everybody remembers the Motley Crue self-titled album with singer John Corabi, 1994, if I remember correctly, and of course 1996. Everybody remembers the Kiss reunion with Paul Stanley, Peter Criss and Ace Frehley. Well, when the Motley Crue album flopped and the Revenge era band was no longer for Kiss, here comes a, I guess, super group, if you want. So they were formed in 1997. So, here, let's first discuss who was in it. So Bruce Kulick on guitar, formerly of Kiss. John Corabi on vocals and guitar, formerly of Motley Crue and The Scream. Jamie Hunting on bass and Brent Fitz on drums. So yeah, I actually remember this a lot because I was actually pretty bummed. Well, I mean, we're all happy for the Kiss reunion, don't get me wrong, but I was bummed by Bruce Kulick and Eric Singer that kind of got screwed in that whole thing. Of course, we were all bummed too for the Motley Crue self-titled album from 1994 for bombing, pretty much, compared to, and I think they were recording Personality number 9, but then I guess John Corabi got the boot for that, so he kind of felt bad for that guy too. I still think he's got the better voice out of him and Vince Neil, but apparently fans want what they grew up with or liked. So, anyway. So, they formed, so after the John Corabi left Motley Crue and Bruce Kulick left Kiss, a Union formed in 1997, and it was a little bit of a buzz for that. So I was really excited when this got announced. I'm like, okay, well, cool. These two, I didn't know who Brent Fitz or Jamie Hunting were at the time. So there was some buzz. Let me put it that way. It was some good buzz. I don't think the buzz matched the end product, if that makes any sense there. Anyway, we'll go on to that there. But I remember being very, very excited when Union got formed and they're coming out with a new album with that lineup. So in 1999, so I'll give you two versions here. So they come out with their self-titled album Union, and of course in 2022 they do a reissue. So we'll visit both. So I got both copies. I do like them that much there. Read it off. So obviously these reissues here have some extra tracks, pictures that were in there. So I mean, the lead-off single was the most popular one, Old Man Wise. Great song here. Around Again, Love, I Don't Need It Anymore. I love that song too. Hey, my favorite of all the Union albums would easily be Let It Flow. That's a musician's song, if that makes any sense there. October Morning's good. So here we go, a whole bunch of bonus tracks on the 2002 reissue from Deco Entertainment. Comes with Oh Darling bonus track, which I think was, yeah, it's on this one here too. So I believe this is a reissue here. Thank God. Wow. Yeah, this was Oh Darling was not on the original release. What, did I have that on Kiss? No, I don't have that on cassette. I must have rebought it because I remember this was not Oh Darling wasn't. It's like a Beatles cover, and of course this side 4 comes with Walking in Your Sleep, For You, and Love I Don't Need It Anymore acoustic version. So they did a good job with the vinyl reissues. So I jumped at the chance here. So all in all, it's actually a very good album. Like I think, like I said, the buzz was I was way too excited because I I guess I was forced myself to like it because these guys were part of the guys that I liked. Had it been not John Corabi or Bruce Kulick on this, I probably would not have gotten it any chance. But yeah, Old Man Y is a good song too, but Let It Flow, I friggin' love that song. I used to play that over and over. So here's Union's first album. I will skip the live one for now. I'll get to that later on. Then in 2000 comes The Blue Room, and I remember the lead-off single. So here is the original. I got it signed by John Corabi when I met him, and here's the vinyl reissue. Probably a better cover than this, to be honest. There, I remember seeing the cover. I was like, "All right, that's not really looks." We see that they're amateur. But I remember the lead-off single, "Do Your Own Thing." When I first heard it, I was like, whoa, that is really good. So it's probably "Do Your Own Thing" is easily my second favorite of Union. But I don't think there's anything as good or matches the goodness or the awesomeness of "Do Your Own Thing" as the rest of the album. It's a little bit more doomy, or I'm not gonna use the word grunge there, but it's "Do Your Own Thing," Dead. Who do you think we are? See, another one of those. Who do you think you are, motherfucker? I'm not a fan. Like, if you're gonna swear, just swear once in your lyrics, or. But I'm not a fan of repetitive motherfucker or more coming later this year, and I'm actually pretty pissed. Has nothing to do with these guys here, but there's one song or one new album coming out. I was like, really? And it's just swearing over and over. I'm just like, "Dear Friend" is sung by Bruce Kulick about Eric Singer, Eric Carr. Jesus Christ. Hypnotized acoustic. This one here has October Morning Wind acoustic bonus track, Hypnotized acoustic bonus track, Do Your Own Thing radio edit, Who Do You Think We Are radio edit, and Dead live. So here's how the inside of the new reissue looks like. Yeah, I do prefer the new. Here's we have the picture of the original one there. It's not great, but it's, and if I don't know if you guys noticed, or whoever has these reissues, I guess the printing company didn't really. It's honestly, this is just a first world problem there kind of thing there, but the O has a little glitch in the O, and there's a little, and of course it's not. Anyway, it's not on the CD there. And of course, they don't have their original logo for this. But anyway, Union and Union, the Blue Room. When they're great, they're really great. But like I said, it's one of those super groups that you're like, yeah, it's good. But when they're like their songs that I really love, especially "Let It Flow" and "Do Your Own Thing," I freaking love those songs. Like I said, I think the hype for me was bigger than the actual album release itself, but I jumped at it, and of course they had I like Bruce Kulick and John Corabi. I think they're good guys that really got the short end of the stick there, and it's really unfortunate. So I did get Live in the Galaxy also when this came out. I'm not going to get the reissue on vinyl of this there. I never listened to, again, live albums. You guys know I don't really listen to live albums that much there, but there's some great stuff on here. So Union Live in the Galaxy, but one actually I'm pretty proud of having. I'm not even sure. I don't know anybody else who has this, but it's the DVD of the Do Your Own Thing live tour, and this is actually very good here. What else was? Anyway, it's full of bonus material on this here. I guess I got it off their website at the time. So Do Your Own Thing live, the DVD concert plus, I guess what do you call it? Their like MTV-ish or radio appearances, but filmed, you know. So yeah, get your hands on this if you don't have it. I'm not even sure if this is available anymore. There's meet. I don't know if you guys, it probably won't, it won't zoom in there, but LITG8C. I mean, the other license plate says Blue Room, but Lit Gate C. Lit gets, I don't know. I sucked at bumper stumpers there. If anybody remembers bumper stumper with Al Dubois, right, Yan? So anyway, that's, I lost my train of thought now. Okay, so anyway, this is actually pretty cool here. If and nobody has it here, so that's my. Well, after 2000, they. I don't know. They've disbanded. They just stopped. John Corabi went on to be the second guitarist of Rat and is now fronting Dead Daisies. Bruce Kulick went solo, was also the guitarist of Grand Funk Railroad. And of course, everybody's seen, well, I'm hoping, the footage of his band pretty much outplaying Kiss on the Kiss cruise for the last 3 cruises. Everybody seems to be talking about more about Bruce Kulick's band than actually Kiss from the Kiss cruise. Brent Fitz went to the Vince Neil touring band, Econoline Crush, and also the Gene Simmons touring band. Jamie Hunting also went on to the Vince Neil touring band, and Roger Daltrey, the Tommy tour, I think, that he did. I don't know if they disbanded. I think they're still friends. I just guess they're too busy to make a third album or something there. If a third album ever comes into play, I will definitely buy them or buy it. Let's call a spade here. I think there would be only one album if ever they decide to reunite or whatever. And I actually saw an interview. I should have read it because I wasn't even planning on doing this episode on Union. There was an episode of John Corabi, an interview somewhere I saw online, which was him talking about him rejoining the Dead Daisies and possibility of a Union reunion. A Union reunion. Fuck. But yeah, I never read the article. I should have, huh? So I don't know if anything's going to happen, but apparently the subject is out there. So anyway, if you guys want to check out, I think both albums are pretty equal there, but I jumped at this when Union and Union the Blue Room were reissued by Deco Entertainment on vinyl. I was like, yeah, I'm getting that. Lots of bonus tracks, really cool material, great inserts also. I'm not even sure if these are available anymore. I think this was sold out there, but anyway, if you're not familiar with Union, I would say check out their song Old Man Wise, Do Your Own Thing. And if you're a musician, check out Let It Flow. It's a 6-minute song if I remember correctly there, but it was easily my favorite Union song. I don't think anybody else I've never heard of anybody else really liking that song, but anyway, that's it for me. So on that note, thank you guys for watching. Check out Union if you haven't done so already. Let me know in the comments if you actually do know them or own them or whatnot. And on that note, thank you guys for watching, and we'll talk to you. We will talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye bye.